Good afternoon, teacher. Today we'll be presenting our final project. These are the members of our team. We'll be talking about the Walt Disney Company, and these are the contents we'll be talking about during this presentation. To start with, we've seen that Disney is one of the biggest, if not the biggest one, entertainment company in the world. It owns channels as ESPN, ABC. It also is owner of franchises such as Lucasfilm, Pixar, among others. It also include Disney also has resorts around the world and theme parks, not only in the United States but in Paris and Japan. Uh, I think that this is still the project is really important to know to understand the weak success of the Disney company. Right now, Gonzalo is going to take the word.
Hi, I'm Gonzalo Perales, and I'm going to talk about the company information. First, I'm going to talk about mission and vision. Next, please. Okay, in the part of mission, the company explains that the core business is the entertainment and its philosophy of informing and inspiring people in the way. And in the other part, vision, that says to be one of the world's leading producers and providers of entertainment and information. Here, the Disney company aspires to become the leader in production and conveyance of the entertainment and information worldwide, and the revenue has a big respect fee. Next, please. So, in the economic indicators, we have two graphs. In the first one, we can see the revenue of Disney, where until March 2020, they have reached 78 billions of millions of dollars, and this comes in big part from the sectors that it's the second graph, where we can see that the two most biggest sectors of Disney are the media network and the parks and products. The other two sectors are the studio entertainment and the direct to consumer sector.
Okay, so now, hello, my name is Kelly Pariona. So we will talk about the EPRG model. So this model is used internationally, especially in international marketing, and it identifies the orientation of the company. So first of all, we will talk about the main decisions. So the company, the decisions are vary according to the areas. A clear example is the hiring process. There are different managers for each human resources department. Uh, Also, this company focuses on the general operation in the parks. So there is a park operation manager per park. So the most decisions are made by managers depending of the area to which they belong. In addition, each country has its own management team. For example, in the context of the global health emergency right now, the first com- the first country that the company returned was in China. Um, According to the application of company rules, the company has its own culture. For example, they call their employees as cast members and also the customers as guests. Um, each cast member has a uniform according to the area they belong. Um, the focus of the company, so the company efforts uh, are to related to the main objective of the company, that is to make the guests happy. So next, please. Okay, how the company identify? Well, this is related with the employees. So we can say that the company follows a global vision because all the cast members are for over all over the world, also the guests. How is the company management? So in this part, To achieve a high position, it's not necessary to have experience in different country. Also, the company offers transfer programs to other countries, but every employee who want a higher position or this transfer have to go through the required process for each position. Finally, the manager's nationality. Um, the company prefer managers from the same country um, to avoid problems like visa, bringing the family to the country, etc. And most of the country in which the company operates have a manager from the same country. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Carolina Revilla, and to the internal recruitment process, Disney has this recruitment process consists in online recruitment websites. The candidate can apply for a job online, but then the candidate will get a call from the HR department for an interview. To be selected will depend on the qualification or resume. If you are selected, there will be a face-to-face interview to know your interest in the job and your expectations. In addition to knowing the jobs you did previously and do you currently. And finally, what do you like to do in the future? The expectations for the future. Besides, the channel that Disney uses to candidate can know the positions available for the job are through Walt Disney owns career website. To know, it's on this platform that anyone can apply for the position because their qualifications and the interview will be reviewed to determine if they are selected. Next, please. To the training and development, Disney employs cast members on the job training and class trainings. Disney's human resources provide on the sales orientations and induction program information about the company's background, the culture of the company, the type of the language they should use, the clothes they should wear, and what the show provides about. The information provided is to give employees their duties as part of the job training that they must have learning and practice for a good job performance. Regarding of the off-job training, employees do not have these methods, but there are some training programs at Disney. So Disney uses the method of the job training at some programs, and the development for Disney is that company focus on provide motivation for their employees because in that way the cast members can give happiness to the guests. Next, please. To the performance evaluation, Disney employees who are the cast members are aligned with the company's goals and objectives, which has allowed a greater degree of commitment on the part of the employees with Disney. Regarding the recognition of their performance, by the Disney provide information on who are successfully achieving their objectives so that other members can see the results and recognize their companions. In turn, managers can also see the recognition and provide certain awards, as an example, tickets to go to the theater. It's there in Disney Springs, so they are motivated to continue working so hard. Finally, performance problems will be identified by the leader that it employed because they are observing their performance in training the guests, so that if the cast members are not doing a good job, the leader notifies them and asks why or what is happening so that his performance is like that. So the leader notifies the employee of their poor performance and seeks to know the reason for this. After this, the leader provides a coach for the improvement of their performance. Thank you.
Okay, now we have compensation system. Disney have two systems to pay to the workers. The first one is pay per hour, where we can see as their name that the salary is paid every week and it depends on the hours worked. The other system is called the salary right, where it's the traditional one where a set salary is paid every month. Now we go to the overtime and other rules. This happens when an employee overpass 39 hours of working, and since here every hour counts as $1.50 instead of the regular pay, and systems do not meet more than 70 hours. And one rule of Disney is that employees cannot accept tips from customers, but employees on the role of food and beverage in restaurants can accept it, but they have to pay their taxes because it's part of their paycheck. Next, please. Now we have the social benefits, where we are going to talk about three of them, the three main. The first one is the insurance, where the rules about every benefit on Disney are not clear because workers with the insurance benefit have to pay the 50% of it, and the company the other part. Going to the social security card, use full-time cast members comes with it because Disney depends almost all benefits in the number of years working for the company, and part-timers have to pay with his own money. The other benefit of Disney is the discounts on their shops and parks. As we said before, the full-timers have better discounts than the part-timers, and this depends also in the number of years working. The pay team up, as a rule of Disney, has to is also depending of the years and the rest of it because according to the interview, she said that she has 4 years working for the company and she only had six day of six leave, but she has also 40 days of vacation, where the normal quantity of vacation days for the rest of employees are from 20 to 30. Finally, the retirement plan, it's also like the pension plan in Disney. This happens when you start working on the company. Disney let you pick the retirement plan where half of your money will be saved until you retire or transfer or for some reason leave the company. And this bank save in all your labor time. And this can be touched until you retire. Thank you.
I talk about my name is Evelyn Relu. I talk about for organizational culture. Disney has respect the culture of its worker. Even being very flexible. An example of this is that two who have a relation about the clothing for the workers. The other important point is that influences organizational culture is value. With its respect, Disney respects each other, especially when it's a company that has a different cultures. Finally, in the sensing of identify, apply the night tax, even it must be mandatory because it is like your identification in Disney. Next, please. Next. In social responsibility, Disney gives importance to work because it's essential, not only because of the direct contact one has with consumer, but also of the importance one has when taking care of their health. In the other hand, a social responsibility that care for years is the care of the environment. One of the ways is recycling, and the other is reusable bags. Talk about using more plastic. In addition, the quarantine in Orlando, approximately 80% of workers are part of the taking of social responsibility. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm Milene, and I'll be talking about the HR information system used in the company and the audits they perform in the HR capital. So first of all, we have the SAP, which is the system used worldwide by many companies, even if there are small ones or like international. This is the system used by the Disney company. It has the information of all the employees, of all the areas and departments, and it also the hours of the employee work, so it makes the decision making really easy with them. It also includes the record card. What the record card is, it's every employee they have a record card. It shows how they are performing in their job, if they're doing a good job or bad job, they need improvement in some areas, and all that. It shows that. They use these tools for making audits on the HR capital as well as the duty managers. The duty managers are leaders that go around the park and they see if any cast member is like misbehaving or maybe not giving an excellent service to the guests. So they approach their leaders and they can either make some training or maybe coaching and all that all that feedback that the cast members need to improve their job. This tell us that this is a continuous performance evaluation, and not only the duty managers or the leaders can approach the cast members, but it can go both ways. Maybe some cast members go to the leaders and ask for a feedback or an audit to know how they are performing or if there is room for improvement. Next, we'll see. Okay, now we've seen the improvement of quality life. Disney has a commitment to their cast members. It really shows when they offer health insurance, retirement benefits, paid vacations, and access to education. Also, they offer discounts. I think that this really helps to improve the quality of life of their cast members. But also, it's really important that the Disney has an inclusive hiring process. They have no problem hiring disabled people. They have a hiring process specifically aimed to veterans and also for seniors, as you can see in the picture.
I talk about the comparison of information collected with the interview. I consider the data collected and the interview given by Dharma Tanki. There is more EPRG model that was Disney company because it's a one part of the interview. She mentioned of the company is a unique culture. This providing employees with a better communication and even is using one rules. Disney having an international recommend selection is the interview. The recommend process was touched. Where is the beginning, the website of the company, and then continue with the interview and personal and career interview. According to the interview, employees not only receive job training, but also class training, and therefore we can say the company focus on being able to provide good training to unique workers. In having a performance appraisal for Disney, in having recognition and motivation, we can make performance more satisfied. As mentioned, the company perform and analyze of the performance evaluation to improve those the aspects that are not taking the slack to the company. The compensation system is an aspect which a company is governed by two types. In addition, our must be considered, and his company makes other compensation is based mainly on only of the rules. Makes what about the social benefits is a not relationship with the compensation system, but the company does offer social benefits such as in a relation to health. The company has using over rules and the culture. In addition, the company is flexible with the culture with the workers. One of the responsibility of the Disney is the clients and the workers. Is the company close the door with the quarantine? In addition to the importance care of environment with the recycling as well the reusable packs. The company has an information system. It helps to have information not only about consumer, but also about the employer to better manage it. Improving the quality of life for the company is essential, especially thanks to the current risks for the company. Is a current pandemic thanks to the door has to be. On the other hand, the company offers support in the employees. Thank you.
Next, please. To the conclusions. In the HPR model, decisions for Disney company are made by management, but they also vary depending on the areas of the company. On the other hand, each country has its own management team for the activities and decisions of the company. For the recruitment, the company uses the external online modality process. Disney makes available jobs on its page according to the characteristics. On the other hand, to select a candidate, a final face-to-face interview is carried out, being the main indicators to select an employee, their qualifications, and their expectations. For training, Employees receive constant training so that they are directly linked to the goals of the organization. The joint training involves the orientation and induction program, in addition to the information corresponding to each area. For the performance management, employees are aligned to the company's goals, and together with constant training, all of this to be possible. For the recognition of the company, this makes available the achievements of each employee so that everyone knows their good performance, and Disney also rewards them for their good work. Finally, Disney has a compensation system divided into hourly pay and fixed salary at the end of the month. In addition, Disney makes the Hub available to you in case you want to work more hours, but this will not exceed 70 hours. Finally, the company does not allow the employees to receive tips except for the members who are in the food sector. Finally, thanks.
Next, please. Okay, according to the social benefits, the company rules with employee benefits are generally based on the role and the number of years worked. The company gives its employee the opportunity to choose retirement plans. The organizational culture as its main functions to have the sense of identity among the members. It's related to the attitude and the behavior of the employees. The company adapts its demands to its worker, such as with the workers from the Middle East. In social responsibility, the company has different ways. In this case, the company for years take care of the environment by recycling, for example, and this is passed to the employees. The HR systems, every business require an information system to control the different departments among the company. So in this case, this company uses the SAP software. Well, the system contains the information of and the background of each employee. Also, the company have duty managers, and all purpose of this is to improve the employees' performance. Finally, in the quality life, the study company has always been concerned with the helping of its employees. So the company provides health insurance, retirement benefits, pay, vacation, etc. All these benefits are linking to improving the quality of life of its workers, and this commitment is reflected in their hiring process. For example, giving opportunities to the elderly people and etc. Thank you.